covering the Shenandoah Valley, DMV, for over 13 years. Shenandoah Teleproductions.
This is Mo Murphy from Clarke County Sports. We're here with Senator Russ Potts at the 50th Sports Breakfast for the Shenandoah Apple Blossom. Good to see you,
Good
Senator.
to see you, and thanks for stopping by to say hello.
This is a very special sports breakfast, being the 50th. You've been an intricate part of that. Could you just talk a little bit about this breakfast? Maybe how it got started and some of the things over the years.
Well, thank you. This is a very special day. We celebrate 50 years of the festival, and as you know, the late Tom Baldridge, who was the executive director of the festival, asked Dick Kern and I if we would be the chair persons for a breakfast, which we thought at the time was like a one-shot affair, hosting Jack Dempsey. This was in 1965, and they brought the films of some of the great Jack Dempsey fights there, and they showed the films, and Jack Dempsey spoke, and it was at the George Washington Hotel, and we had a full house, and then from that point, I felt that we should create that as an annual event. And so the next year, in 1966, I recruited the late, great Sammy Ball, the great Washington Redskins quarterback, to be the celebrity, and of course the rest is history. As you know, we've had 8 Heisman Trophy winners. We've had the greatest in every sport: Sam Snead in golf, Bobby Riggs in tennis, and of course Johnny Unitas and Sonny Jurgensen and Billy Kilmer and Jim Plunkett, and in basketball we've had David Robinson and Ralph Sampson and Moses Malone. I might add all Virginians. Some of the great basketball players of all time, some of the greatest coaches, Lefty Driesell, Rolly Massimino, Red Auerbach, they've all been here. Some of the great managers, Earl Weaver was here. I was able to invite Earl to be here. So it's been a real wonderful, joyful ride, and it's been great for the community. And I always felt that it was important for young people, a little youngster on the side of the street there, to be able to look up in that convertible and see a great baseball player like Mickey Mantle or Willie Mays or Hank Aaron ride by. Someday he'll tell his children and grandchildren, hey, I met or I shook hands with Hank Aaron, who broke Babe Ruth's home run record. So this is very special to this community, and I feel very proud of what has evolved.
And the other thing, I've covered this event several times, and you always honor the high school students, and that's a real nice thing too. That's got to be a thrill for them to be on the same stage.
Well, thank you. As a matter of fact, we started that practice back in the 60s when I was a sports editor of the Winchester Star, and we started inviting the high school heroes and the coaches. The late Ron Rice was a great coach at Hanley High School, Walter Barr at James Wood, and Jim Casey at James Wood, and Carol Reed at Clarke County. They all attended the event. We had championship teams and some of the greatest teams in Hanley and James Wood and Clarke County history. And then, of course, Shenandoah and Millbrook have really fielded some great teams, a state championship basketball team at Millbrook, and some great football teams at Shenandoah. So that's a wonderful practice.
My guys. I'm a Clarke County guy.
Oh, absolutely.
I live in there too.
And the Eagles have been on a roll here lately with some great teams, and I'm really hopeful that you'll win a state championship one of these days. And I don't want you to be too tough on my Hanley judges, and this might be the right year for you to play them.
You never know. Well, Senator, I see they're gathering up down there to maybe do some photos, so I'm not going to hold you any longer, but we look forward to going upstairs and seeing the special presentation that you're going to make. And this is Mo Murphy from ClarkeCountySports.com with Senator Russ Potts.
Well, thank you, man. God bless you. Thanks for taking the time.